It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside live at Empire Fight Camp. I'm Todd Grisham. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tail of the tape. Here he comes, Deontay Wilder, 6'7" tall. Deontay Wilder, bronze bomber, one of the hardest punchers in heavyweight history. His knockout percentage.
This bout is scheduled.
Lots of hype. And there's the bell to start the round. They exchange punches. You couldn't write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
Now things have come down. Now the fans are heating it up again. They've been excited, waiting for this. How have they prepared for this, these fighters? This is going to be so hard, but so different.
Both of these fighters have had their moments. They better start respecting each other's punching power.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
A perfect counter shot. Just misses with that jab. Nice counter shot. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Being dazed now, he's
very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around?
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on the fight.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the hook. This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
Todd, this is a slugger right here in front of them. These kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and fight in the trenches.
They exchange punches. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit. No one would have blamed him if he didn't get up, but here we go again, and this could get ugly.
The corner needs to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make. You've got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to par you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive and then give it back the next round.
Don't let him get his breath back.
Look at him. He's absolutely knackered, mate. He's knackered. Just
Don't let him recover. Don't let him get his breath back.
confidence is going to be stretching out his gas tank now. Keep whacking into the body.
Don't let him recover. Don't let him get his breath back. He's scared of you, kid. You keep it up, we'll be on his ass in no time. Don't let him recover. Don't let him
To this fight, it's so important now that in the first minute of this next round,
up. He'll be on his ass in no time. Don't let him recover.
and then let your shots go. Don't let him get back into this fight. Come on, you got this.
He'll be on his ass in no time.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Only catching air with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move, you hit and you don't get hit.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
You'd like to see more jabs. Jab does not score. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect... This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on...
And there's the bell to start the round. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. Nice exchange here from both men. These two fighters are made for one another. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
When are we going to see it? If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Thought we were going to see the finish there. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him, he's ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will?
Change your angles, go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
Dude, you're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will to fight? He's nearly down.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff them.
That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's all offense, all the time. The right hook misses. Missing with that jab. Nice slip to avoid the jab. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
He's gone. Jump all over him, he's ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will?
Change your angles, go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
Dude, you're so close, kid. Come on. Banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will to fight? He's nearly down. This kid
Over him, he's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up, body and head.
banging downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking.
To go. Jump all over him, he's ready to go now.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That right hook catching air. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point. They are giving us a high-tempo show.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dare do anything out of turn.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
I'm telling you, he's gone. Jump all over him. He's ready to go.
That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will?
Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will to fight? He's nearly down. This kid
All over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head.
bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking.
To go. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come
There and finish him. He's ready to go.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action.
fight. He's nearly down.
Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump.
We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
What you've got to do, Toddy, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
A swing and a miss with the right hook. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They're both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
And that jab just missed with the left hand. Can't land the jab there. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
What are you talking about? Are you broken this kid's will?
Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go.
You're so close, kid. Come on. Bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking about. Are you broken this kid's will to fight? He's nearly down. This kid
Over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him. Mix it up. Body and head.
bang him downstairs. Jab, jab. That's what I'm talking.
To go. Jump all over him. He's ready to go now. Jump all over him.
This kid ain't got no gas in the tank no more. You're so close, kid. Come
There and finish him. He's ready to go.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
His will to fight. He's nearly down.
Change your angles. Go out there and finish him. He's ready to go. Jump.
And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. This has been a very competitive round between these two. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of them more than you should.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get down.
That left hook misses. The straight right just misses. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there, a unanimous one.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight, what a style, what a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be